you doing? This is Coffee Chug, and I want to show you how to build a combination lock door. This is not something I invented on my own, but it has taken me forever to learn how to do it, especially watching tons and tons of tutorials to kind of figure out the reasonings why things work. So what you're going to need for this is I just have in my inventory some block of iron and iron doors. That way they're not easy to destroy if they're made out of wood. I have an arrow, just as what I'm going to use in my item frame, but you can make that any object you want. You're going to need a redstone torch, some redstone repeaters, redstone, the redstone comparator, an item frame. You won't need a lever. So let's actually change this out here. And let's do this just so I can show you how things work the way that it made sense to me. So we're going to throw in some redstone lamp. So let's go ahead and get started here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, not that, we're going to build a wall here that's going to contain the combinations that you want to create. So I'm just going to build this out. I'm just going to do two. You could scale this project out to be as big as you would like. So here we are going to then add this for the door, and we're going to add the door, and for the door we want to put it in sideways, so when we activate it will open and close in this way. So we're going to put it in sideways, as you can see, as I did right there. Then we're going to do our item frame. So I'm going to stick one here, and I'm going to go ahead and stick one here. And you can add any item you like. I personally like the arrows. A lot of videos online like the torches. I like the arrows because I can see. Now in this item frame, when you right click it, there's actually 8 positions that are in this item frame. So it defaults to position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then back to 1. And so how this works is we can do this. So let me show you. Make sure I get the right block here. Alright. I'm going to drop a block back here. And then I'm going to drop in this actuator, this redstone, or not actuator, comparator. So I've got that on there. You can see that it's already activated. It's turned on right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 2 blocks. And we're going to make this 8 blocks long. So you can see how this works. So there's, what we got, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just for demo purposes, you're not going to need this for the build. We're going to put these redstone lamps right next to these. So you can see that we already have one turn on. And so how this actuator works is it can actually read the signals from the item frame of the positions and then correspond and activate the redstone accordingly. And so we got this redstone here, we got the redstone lamp, and you can see in this one here then, so as I turn the dial on this item frame, you can see the redstone lamps turning up. So there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And so as we go through there, and we go right back to 1. And so you can think of your combination lock. So if I want to make this one up, and then I want to make this one down, all right, I can go through and I can eliminate all the ones I don't need. So I can see I've got the 8 here, and I'm going to need 1 extra block for the end of this code. So we can get rid of these. We actually don't need these for our combo. All right, so there's our 8. I've got my extra one right there. I'm then going to drop a block down below and one more here. And redstone works with only 15 blocks, so we need to put a relay in here. And so it's going to be important that you get the relay position correctly. This is where I got stuck forever and a day. And so you want it where these pegs are away from the redstone. And then we are just going to add, not take away, some redstone right off here to the side. And we're going to line this up with right where the redstone block ends, and then we're going to add a torch. All right. And then we're going to do the exact same thing for this arrow. So we are in the down position. So we're going to add a block. We're going to add the comparator, and I'll explain kind of how this works here once we get it all built. So we're going to build that in there. And then we're going to build this out. Now I know we're not going to need 8 blocks because I know that arrow is not in the 8 position, but I'm not sure where it's at. So, darn, I keep doing that, don't I? There we go. And we can see just where it's going to light up. So, and the way we know it's lighting up, you kind of get that little flare that pops up. So I can see the last one is right there. So we actually don't need this block. And so we'll go here, and we're going to drop a block there, and one more right there. We're going to add this relay just to be safe. Make sure it's away. We're going to add a redstone. Then we're going to add one there, and then let's see, right here, and then a torch. So here's what's going to happen before we get it connected to the door. You will see that as the relay goes and it gets to this position, the torch is off. When we get a position higher, this is what this comparator is doing. When it reads it higher, it signals this. So you can see the redstone light up for 5, and it's going to stay lit up for 6 and 7 and 8. And then when I get to 1, all right, you can see the torch is lighting up. So that's taking that signal for anything that's below. So there's 2, there's 3, and then 4. They're all off. The same thing is going to happen over here. And so there's only one combination when they get these both right, when there's actually no redstone signals taking place. So now we just need to run this redstone to the door. And so what I can do here is just run. Oh, we don't want to do that. Let's go right here. And 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We might have to put another relay in here. So we can put that and then we want to connect this one so it connects to the door. And we should be in business. Actually, let's put a relay right here. Alright, so we are not getting that signal. So we got to see where it's burning out right here. So I wonder if we just do redstone if we can make it. Oh, we do have enough there. Alright, we didn't need the relay after all. Okay, so here we are. The door will not open as I move this around because it's not in any position that I need. Same thing here. But when I get this down, it opens. So what we've got going on here is there's no signal turning on, so the door loses that pulse. As soon as one of these get out of reach, you can see the redstone makes its way over there to the door to close it, giving it that surge. And so you can add as many of these as you want to make the combination as clever or as unique as needed. So you could then go through and you could fill and cover all this up. You could bury this in the ground depending on your build and your style. So I could go right in here. I could cover all these things up here as I go through. I could bury this redstone down below so it's hidden, and away we go. Building our structures and our passcodes to get in. If you're creating a breakout EDU or some other just protective fortress, there you go. Alright guys, I hope this has been helpful. Let me know what you think. Leave thoughts, comments below. And as always, stay awesome.